Hi everybody, welcome to Tech Growth Stocks channel. Today I present you a new episode. Specifically, I will give you the top internet stocks to buy right now. Moreover, I will give you 5 top internet stocks to buy right now. These stocks have strong momentum and strong growth characteristics, so I think these are excellent stocks to focus on right now. So before we start right off with the stocks, please consider that this video does not constitute financial advice and it's for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so that was it for the intro. So let's start right off with the first stock, and it is, here you can see it, OSTK, Overstock. Here you can see the longer term chart of Overstock, and as you can see, here we had a long-term downtrend in Overstock until, let's say, we made the low in March this year, and then we could break to the upside, and we broke the downtrending moving averages around April this year and formed a nice strong uptrend. In the short-term chart, you see here a very strong uptrend. We made the high in August this year, and since then we have been consolidating. We came back quite strongly from around 125 to, let's say, 48. So I think it's definitely, now we're in a bargaining area for that stock, and still the stock has very strong momentum because this year in March it traded around $3 and moved to $120 in just let's say around five months. So this is quite a very strong momentum move. Overstock's growth characteristics, and also as you can see here in the chart, looks like we want to bounce off the 30-week moving average, which corresponds to the 150-day moving average. So I think this moving average could hold maybe, and so it would be an excellent time to buy Overstock right now. Overstock's growth characteristic, the EPS growth is not the strongest, it's minus 110%, but the sales growth is very strong with 110%, and it has a super strong relative strength rating of 99, and it's in a hot sector, in the internet retail sector. So I think it's definitely a top disruptive, it's definitely a top internet stock to buy right now. Okay, everybody, so that was it for Overstock. Let's have a look at the next top internet stock to buy right now, and it is ZM, Zoom Video Communications. And by the way, Zoom Video Communications is also in my top disruptive stock series or holding. So if you are interested in the top disruptive stocks to buy right now, I just released 2 videos regarding the top disruptive stocks to buy right now. So please have a look on my channel, and so you can have a look at these videos as well. Okay, so Zoom Video Communications was, here you can see the longer term chart, and as you can see, it was an IPO in April 2019. After its IPO, it formed a nice IPO base, and this year around March we broke out of that IPO base and formed a nice strong uptrend. In the short-term chart you see that uptrend, and as you can see, we made a high in Zoom Video Communications around 19th of October, and since then we have been consolidating. And here on the weekly chart here, you can see we just bounced off the 100-day moving average, which I think could be a strong sign, and so now it could be an attractive entry point, I think, for Zoom Video Communications, especially if you consider as well those so strong growth characteristics. The EPS growth is nearly 1,800%. The sales growth is 262%, and the relative strength rating is also very strong with 98. So it's definitely a top internet stock to buy right now. Okay, so that was it for Zoom video communications. Let's have a look at the next top internet stock to buy right now, and it is SEC Limited. Here you can see the longer term chart of C Limited, and as you can see, it was an IPO in October 2017. After its IPO, it built a nice IPO base and broke out of that IPO base in February 2019 and moved into a strong and nice uptrend. The short-term chart, you see a strong uptrend, and as you can see, we have been bouncing off the moving averages quite some time for sometimes now. Here we bounce off the 40-day, here we bounce off the 30-day, here we bounce around the 30-day moving average. We bounce around these and bounced off them, and now recently we bounced off the 40-day moving average. Yeah, C's growth characteristics. The EPS growth is very strong with 43%. The sales growth is also very strong with 54%, and the relative strength rating is excellent with 98. So I think it's an excellent top internet stock to buy right now. Okay, so this was it for C Limited. Let's have a look at the next top internet stock to buy right now, and it is ETSY. Here you can see the longer term chart of ETSY, Etsy, and as you can see here, we have been consolidating from February 2019 until, let's say, we made the low in March this year. After the low, we could trade to the upside strongly and form a nice uptrend. The short-term chart, you see that uptrend, and here you can see we have been base building here, and now we broke out here a little bit to the upside from that lower end of the base. Etsy's growth characteristics are excellent. It has a super strong EPS growth of 483%, very strong sales growth of around 132%, and very strong relative strength rating of 95. And it's in a hot sector, in the internet retail sector. So I think it's definitely a top internet stock to buy right now. Okay, so that was it for Etsy. Let's have a look at the next top internet stock to buy right now. And it is DOCU, DocuSign. Here you can see the longer term chart of DocuSign, and as you can see, DocuSign was an IPO in 2018, so it's just a little bit older than 2 years, which is a strong sign because the youngest stocks, or the stocks in their first 10 years after their IPO, they make their strongest moves. So I think this stock could have quite some time to run strongly now, and I think it's a good entry for DocuSign. Yeah, after its IPO, you can see this year, or let's say last year around September, we broke out of the IPO base from DocuSign and formed a nice and strong uptrend. In the short-term chart, you see an uptrend here until around July this year. Then we moved sideways, and here we had an exhaustion gap and came back into the base. Now we are trading a little bit at the middle to lower end of that base. DocuSign's growth characteristics. The EPS growth is not the strongest. It's -7%, but the sales growth is strong with 42%. The relative strength rating is also good with 95. And it's in a hot sector, in the tech software sector, which has been a leading sector for quite some years now. So I think DocuSign is definitely a top internet stock to buy right now. Okay, everybody, so these were the top internet stocks to buy right now for today. Tomorrow I will release a new video. I will release part 2 of the top internet stocks to buy right now. There will be additional 5 top internet stocks to focus on. So if you are interested in this new video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell, and you will get a message once the new video will be released. Okay, everybody, so thank you for watching this video. If you like that video, please give it a thumbs up. This would help me very much. And also, please leave your comments below so that I can answer to all of your suggestions. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope I see you soon. And I wish you good luck in your trading. Cheers.